need Jesus right now.
Nope.
Hit that there play button.
Okay. Marky there?
I am, yes.
Okay, cool. So, yes, to catch Richie up on what's going on so far, at the moment, the players have been in the town for a little while now. It's been a little bit over a month. They came in the first session, they had some fun, they got drunk, had some little chasing around the town, that kind of stuff. And then about a month passed, so they did some odd jobs here and there, making themselves a bit more known in the town, getting some not relationships going, but like getting to know some of the, getting to know some of the.
Relationships going.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want it to be in like the wrong kind of sense, like people trying to woo the bartender and all that.
Oh yeah. free drinks all around.
Stem just needs some love,
For
man.
my babe over there.
Screaming at the bartender, going woo, woo,
woo. Pretty much.
woo.
Yeah, people just like making friends around the town. And then the last session, we had a little bit of a incident between Mark and Byron where they got into a bit of a brawl. And
one person's character may or may not have had their ribs punched in.
Yeah. Is it okay with you guys if I say, like, maybe a few days have passed or so, just so that Byron has some time to rest up and heal? Just so he's not, like, running or, like, waddling around on HP.
We're gonna have to retroactively act out our thing, though.
Oh.
Okay, well...
Unless you want to say that, like, we went there and the clothes and shit were taking...
Well, yeah, you would have custom ordered them, so they would have taken a little while, I guess.
No, but you said that
and
would
the
be done by the next day, actually.
Yeah, I did say that.
So, yeah, that's fine. I'll let my immersion be broken this time for the sake of canon.
Well,
why
Byron...
don't you just let it try and be immersive? Just ask Sam to maybe incorporate it somewhere.
Yeah, no, I'll try.
It's
So
gonna take too long or something.
Yeah, and then I get my scarf back, so I'm fine with that.
Byron.
Yes.
How would you feel if... Okay, so I checked the recording and you did actually talk to the herbalist at the end of it, and she gave you a herb which you could grind up and mix with some water to drink before you go to sleep, and it would have essentially knocked you out and healed you a lot of the way back to full health. Like, you'll still have a broken rib, but that'll be like...
into a 2-day coma.
Yeah, it'll be an accelerated healing process, essentially.
Okay, well...
In a 2-day coma.
I know I asked the tavern master, the barkeep, to allow me to sleep under one of his tables.
Yeah. So after the first day of sleeping under the table, he comes down the stairs and he notices you. After coming down the stairs on the first morning and seeing you sleeping under the table, he felt quite sorry for you and he offered that you could sleep in Stem's room on like some kind of like, not extra mattress, but like it was lots of layered cloth and like essentially a bit more of a comfortable place to sleep and a locked room, and you know, it's not on the floor of a pub. Would you have accepted that?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank you.
Oh, it's not a problem.
Kind of you. Oh, well.
Just have to promise to be a loyal patron, that's all.
Loyal patron, of course.
Of
Drinking
course.
beer every day.
So yeah, that is you secured for a place to sleep. And yeah, then you would have healed up quite a bit of the way, but you'll notice this is just like maybe 1 or 2 days after the whole incident. And you'll have quite severe bruising like around your gut area, and one rib you'll still be able to feel is broken, but the herb kind of it's put it back in place, and you can't really feel that it's healing, but like it feels stable, but you do still feel very weak. So you're not in prime condition to do much brawling for the moment, so to speak.
Oh, well done.
So avoid kicking stones if you can help it.
Right. Graeme, I'm just going to say, is it okay if I go through other people and then come to you last, because I feel like you're going to kick off this next session, section, which people are going to go to. Alrighty, cool. Also, Steve, can I just ask how... you're most welcome to join the session. I'm just wondering how it's going to play into it. Like, what would Tori be doing now?
Well, we're probably actually staying in like, I don't know, would it be weird to say that there's like a townhouse here? When you consider that the father's here relatively commonly?
A townhouse, like a kind of
Like,
official...
like a place that the family owns in the town that we can go and...
Yeah, you should have had like a rented house, so when your father comes down here to do some business dealings...
Rented and or owned, whatever how it works. But,
it would most likely be owned.
The rented house the father uses to screw his mistress.
We don't like talking about that. We don't like talking about that. That woman, they're not screwing. That's just his friends. They're
business
very
dealings.
Good friends. They meet each other every weekend, and that's how good friends they are.
Benefits.
Yeah.
It's true, and then he always comes home happier. So that's how you know that they're good friends.
Well, in any case, I'll start with you then.
And Mom said she's okay with it.
Jeez.
Lucky man.
Okay, so anyway, legitimately, we're probably just going to be staying at the townhouse until...
So I'll say that the townhouse, if you look at where your character is just down this road, like just out of sight.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's next to the Yol house, so it's like in a bit of an upper class area.
Prestigious!
Cool. So I'm just gonna move the guard there, and I don't know if do you have control over Tori and R3?
I have use of the guard and the dog. I can't move Tori.
Okay, I'll move Tori down here. She'll be around there. Since she's not here, I'll let you say what her character does for the moment.
Okay.
What?
Within reason.
Oh, there are so many things.
Isn't she your sister?
Your point?
Yeah, well, I mean, technically, do we count as family anymore? I don't know. She's been away for so long.
You definitely do still count as family.
Okay.
Well, technically, she's half elf. Does that count as
no. Let this happen.
No.
I'm joking, of course. Renn is completely straight. Boringly.
For now, no.
Not to mention Tori.
This is completely up to you. We heard the GM say it, guys. You heard it first.
So what are your plans for the morning?
Well, we're not really going to be doing much, so otherwise you can use everyone else. Like, we're going to be going about normal life, as it were.
Okay.
Like maybe go to the local restaurant and have some food and shit like that, but that's not going to be interesting to act out with one, like, I'm not going to talk to myself, let's put it that way.
Can I hint you in the direction to hang around the market for a little bit?
Okay, sweet those.
Cool.
I assume that the marketplace would be a nice place to be anyway, but
yeah.
I don't know.
You might find it quite interesting to hang around the herbalist and check out what kind of plants and flowers she has. Maybe that. But it's just
why are these voices talking in my head?
I have a strange compelling to go to the herbalist.
No, I thought you said you wanted me to do all this after everyone else has sorted their shit out. Or did I hear that wrong?
No. That was
Oh no, you.
I was kind of wondering if we should heal up Byron fully before that, but that would mean that you're probably out of town at that point.
Well, I mean,
as
long as the clothes take to make is as long as you were staying in the town. So if you wanted us to stay here for like a week, we can do that.
Well, okay, this is like out of roleplay. Like I was expecting people to be here on the next session, so I was expecting people to just kind of head over to the bandit contract. But things might change between like a day or two just to accommodate meta.
No shows.
Yeah.
How about we just, if Jason's not here the next time we do this, then we can just drag him along like some wet cabbage.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What we do is we use him as a mule.
Yeah. Well, I can just say that I can be in control of how he heals you and stuff.
Everyone gets general control of him, so we can all decide what he does.
General control.
Yes, sir.
See how that turns out. Okay, so yeah, you will be. Well, I'm guessing you'll be around there. I don't know. Would you be hanging around the market? or something?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay,
sweet.
cool. Alrighty, and then
Where is the market area? Near the herbalist?
yeah,
kinda-
sorry, it's like around here and just kind of like, sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't draw this out
kinda-
too nicely. I'll probably make a full city map sometime, but like this
That's
is just a little section. It's just kind of like this area mainly. It would be a lot larger than this, obviously, because this is just like a few buildings.
Okay.
But
So do you want us to go there now?
you can make your way there. I'm gonna be working my way through the characters, and then I'll try
well,
and incorporate things.
Okay. Well, I can be standing looking at the pretty flowers. Oh, there's a
Okay.
pretty red tree over here. Look at it, it's pretty red tree. And the dog, sir, will be running around
Yeah,
doing his thing,
causing mischief,
doing his best to piss as many people off as he is.
making the gods extremely nervous. Alrighty, Byron, you there?
I am here, yeah.
Okay, so you wake up in the morning, you groan as you feel your ribs kind of like rubbing
yeah,
against the
yeah,
raw
yeah.
flesh. And yeah, you want to do something. What do you want to do?
Oh. Lord.
Hello?
Right. Well, I slowly
Wait,
edge.
sorry, just a
around.
question. Mark, are you in the tavern at the moment? Anyway, sorry, Mark, what were you saying about the tavern there?
I was basically saying like I was meaning to ask about that, because like obviously I went into the tavern during the night, or when did that episode? Like, I think it happened
That
during
would
the
have
day.
been like a day or two ago now.
During
Yeah.
the night? Oh, okay, I
yeah,
see,
sorry,
yeah.
no, not during the night. Sorry, that was wrong.
Um,
Yeah, like obviously I went there just after the whole thing happened, like just to have a drink. But then
Yeah.
I wouldn't have just like stayed there for 2 whole days, or
Okay.
2 days.
Alright, so, Byron, would it be safe to assume that if you were kind of like not hiding, but like hiding out in Aiko's, like, top level, if you had seen Larry, you wouldn't have confronted him or anything?
No,
Or-
I don't think I would have, no.
Okay. So, yeah,
I
Mark,
wondered.
you're free to have, like, been in the tavern whenever you please.
Okay.
But Larry, not Larry, Sullok would have been hiding away a little bit from you.
Okay.
And on the morning of this all happening, are you in the tavern? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I kind of felt like that after that whole thing would have happened, he probably would have just kind of got bored being in town. Because, you know, he's not really like a people person. Or people ogre, I guess.
Okay, I see.
So like, yeah, I wanted to
Ogre.
ask, what is the surrounding like forest of the town? What is actually in the forest in terms of like
Right.
like are there actual like monsters, or can I just kind of be like going out to just like hunt,
Well,
or
I'd like to interject one thing before you leave, but I'll get to that in a bit. The surrounding areas of Argoshafen are pretty timid wilderness. You get a lot of hunters that can comfortably get their pelts and meat, like without too much hassle from dangerous wildlife, such as wolves or
right.
bears. But the further south you go, it does get a bit more dangerous. Generally, what happens around these lands is that the main paths and the main roads, like it's fairly safe to chill like in the woods, pretty close to those woods, pretty close to those roads. Sorry, but the further you go into the woods, the more dangerous they get. So think of it as like a kind of heat map, if you can think of it like that. And where the roads cut through it, like, you know, it gets safer.
yeah,
So close to the road,
Yeah, no, that
safer,
makes sense.
and close to the town, you're quite safe. So yeah, if you want to hang around the woods and like, you know, do all that, then you could be able to. There are bandits and mercenaries and highwaymen, all that kind of stuff that you may or may not meet along the roads, but you know, there's always going to be some crooked people out there.
yeah. But I feel like he was just like going out to just like kill some animals to vent a little bit.
Okay.
Vent.
Yeah.
Just run up behind a deer, snap its neck off, like, that's better.
Well, he's
I
an
feel
ogre that
safe
was
now.
literally like brought up in fighting pits, Steve.
Yeah, it's also true.
Fighting is what he knows. That's
Yeah.
Okay,
allowed.
so not a deer, a bear.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but like I felt like maybe if it's a bear, like maybe Sam wanted to like role play and do rolls and stuff. Like I just wanted to just do something to fill the time.
Okay.
Can I
So
ask
breaking small trees in half.
if
No, like you can make like spears, or whatever, and like throw them at deers and things, and like make fire and like cook it. Like he's
Yeah.
not an idiot.
can I ask a question real quick? Would you
Yeah.
have come into the tavern this
Already
morning at
did.
all?
The morning after like the whole thing happened, or
Well, yeah, like the morning
like
of this kind of stuff happening, of like
Oh,
Renn
I
going
see.
to the marketplace and that kind of stuff.
The day that we're currently on, Mark, not the day
that's
afterwards. It's
yeah.
2
So
days
okay,
later.
so
Oh, wait,
is it
so was this
two
the day
days later,
before?
or is it 3 days later?
This is
Okay.
2 days later. So did you want to
Okay.
go into the woods the day after?
Yeah, it would have been like exactly that day. Like he would have had a drink
Okay,
and then
I
be
see.
like, yeah, no, screw this, get up and walk out and
Alright.
like. Okay,
Well, we
just
c-
another quick question. So,
Yeah.
from the tavern or whatever, this whole thing, which way exactly is south?
South, you can
Left.
check
Oh,
the
there's north.
there's a little
Okay,
thing in the
actually-
bottom right.
Sorry, I didn't scroll down. I've always had my map like away from the ocean because
beautiful ocean wall for you, and you
I'm sorry, I saw it before. Okay,
Um,
yeah, no, okay.
but
so
yeah,
south,
so-
yeah, south that way.
So if you did go into the this would have been on the same day.
You would have like just walked out there
Yeah.
and then like just like straight down towards.
Yeah, and gone along like the coast and maybe like
Yeah.
gone through the nearest
Or-
gate.
No, like
essentially.
just that way, like out of town, maybe that way, like
Yeah.
walk that way towards
Yeah.
just like forest or whatever.
Yeah.
Just like.
Sorry, that
dense-
isn't the end of
dense
town
forest.
actually. There are buildings past there. It's
okay.
just that's where the map ends. You can see near
Yeah.
the Jarl house, the road does go down more that way.
Yeah, yeah, but
Um,
I don't know if it continued on the
Yeah,
coast.
if you continue south, then you will reach you'll reach a wall, and then there'll be like a gate with a gate's guard there, and then past there it's a road into the wilderness. The road south is a bit more decrepit than the road to the west, and but it's still viable. So if you wanted to head down that way, okay, so
Okay, well, he would have like just gone to just like sort of bush. So if west is just more of like a calmer forest area, that's the way I would have gone.
okay, well, yeah, either way.
Yeah, other way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not much of a difference, but okay, so let's say you go west. So you head west through the town and you get to the main gate of Argushafen. The guard asks you if you're leaving, and what do you say? So sorry, did you move your token there? Yeah. So as you approach the gate, the guard takes a step forward and brings up his halberd to look quite official, and he says, "Good day, sir. Are you leaving this town?"
Yes, so Larry would like to leave.
Okay. Will you be coming back today?
Well, you said it would happen today, so no, not today. The following day.
All right. And I just need to check, what business is this for, sir?
Just going to see the forest walk.
I'll just put you down for hunting then.
Yeah, hunting.
And then he goes and he writes
Hunting
down.
with fists.
He grabs a quill and he writes down a bit on a piece of paper on a table that's near him. And then he signals to his friend up in the top of the wall, and they both grab a huge chain and start pulling it.
Oh, the
Outside-
portcullis.
Oh, portcullis, that's it.
Portcullis.
Sorry, yeah.
Those are words.
Outside the
I
town.
did look it up, I swear. I swear, please.
How would
No,
you
I-
have Googled something like that?
What is crisscross gate thing?
Crosswood gate thing.
Crosswood gate thing.
I want to Google that now. Give me a second.
In any
yeah,
case,
so I would have left. Yes.
yeah. So as the doors open, you can see the afternoon sunlight shining through the gate, just peeping into your eyes. And before you is quite a decent amount of grass field, and then on the edge of the grass field is just light woods, getting towards a more dense and more underbrush area.
Okay.
I don't have a map for this, unfortunately, but hopefully
No.
my word is soothing enough for you.
It is. Yeah. So no, I just sort of just lumber towards the forest, the lightly dense forest.
Alright, as you get out of the gate, you can hear it closing behind you and the sound of chains moving, and eventually a clunk of the portcullis closing fully.
Okay. I do have my weapon with me, by the
Yeah.
way. Just-
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So do you move into the woods or do you stay in the field?
I'll just move straight towards the woods.
Okay. Can you roll me a perception check, just to see what you see?
Wow.
Oh.
Well, guess that's out of the way then.
Right. As the sun starts to set,
What do you see? Inside of eyelids. Open your eyes.
What are eyelids?
as the sun
Do
starts to
ogres have
set,
eyelids?
yeah, I think you would. Does Shrek have eyelids?
You just call Larry to Shrek. Wow. Okay.
As the sun starts to set, the low angle of the light and combined with the dark silhouette of the trees makes it so that you can't really see anything within the woods. So you begin to trudge a little bit blindly.
Okay.
Coming down, as you get further and further into the woods, you hear a growling behind you.
Ugh.
Well, something seems to be a bit aggressive.
Okay, yeah, then it's starting combat, so
Yeah.
initiative.
He doesn't know what it is because he didn't see it, but yeah. Well, okay. Actually, should we go with this? Do you want to run, or do you want to fight this thing, or
Run.
What?
Definitely run.
Larry hit
Well-
by his face.
Describe the growl. Like, is it a sort of a like? Could I tell the size of the creature by the
It's
growl? Maybe.
quite a deep rumbling, but not like yeah. It's
Like
Grumble,
maybe
mumble,
wolf
mumble,
size grumble, like or like bear
Yeah.
size. Like,
okay.
is
So
it
you would have
bears or
heard
like-
it. You would have heard a wolf in your life before. So
Yeah.
sorry,
I
it's
would
my
have
brother.
heard all sort of animal
Okay.
creatures.
The thing is, I don't want to like tell you what it is exactly because you roll pretty crap in
Okay.
perception. So
Yeah,
I will tell you
yeah.
that it's a deeper grumble than a wolf.
Okay.
A grumble? Oh, growl.
Growl. I knew what you meant. Okay, yeah. So now I'll instinctively
doing in
reach
my
for
woods?
my weapon and like prepare for
What are you doing in my woods?
for any
Get
incoming
out!
attack.
Okay.
Get out,
Get out!
you monster!
Go on, get!
Okay. Since you're going first, the bear is going to be flat-footed, which means it's going to be a little bit easier to hit. Yeah, so you get the first go. This bear is still slowly crawling towards you, but you feel like if you jump on it, you can get a strike in before it realizes.
Okay. Well, I'm not really in a aggressive mood as of yet. Like he just kind of, maybe he's standing his ground for his territory. I'm not too sure,
Mm.
So I'm just going to like rattle my chains like really hectic in front of him and just snort my nose and then I'll skip my turn.
Okay. I think there's an intimidation, but I'm just loading a Pathfinder sheet just to check.
There's an intimidation.
There is intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
intimidates.
Can you roll me an intimidation real quick? That's cool.
Jesus, Mike.
Okay, yeah.
Told you the one that got it out of the way, man.
Right, so I'm guessing you rattle your chains and you let out a bit of a roar to
Yeah.
intimidate the thing. Okay, so as you begin to rattle your chains, it sounds so weird when I say it. As you begin to shake your weapon and but essentially scream at this thing, you accidentally hit a rock next to you, which makes a really loud clanging sound. As you do, the bear lets out a bit of a yelp, and you can see it kind of backs down a little bit. It takes a bit of a step back, but it's still standing its ground. But it's not advancing on you. Oh, was that even at a -2? Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
it's
so
your go, yeah.
He's doing nothing. Okay, well, I want to just straight up kill this thing.
Just give another intimidation
Bash.
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll disarm and my weapon at least, and then go into fist, but you still would want you to hurt it, not just non-lethal.
Ah, sorry, it's my brother. So you want to go non-lethal, essentially.
Not non-lethal, like as lethal as I can be with my ogre hands.
Okay.
Okay, and
Right,
then
so-
and then yeah, and then I'll step forward, like maybe as close as I can, maybe just in its snapping range.
Okay.
I guess.
So, as you take a bit of a step forward, you can see the bear, like, lowering its head a little bit more and a little bit more each time you step forward. And as you get close enough...
Yes.
Okay. So, let's see how much damage it does. 1d4 plus 3. Sorry, I'm still a little new to all of this.
Hey.
1d4 plus 3. Okay. So, as you get close enough, the bear lets out a bit of a roar and chomps down on your leg, and it takes a decent-sized bite out of it. As you kind of stumble backwards and, like, I'm guessing you'd go down onto one knee and, like, grab the leg a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, gee.
my leg.
Okay, don't worry about that second roll, that's just lag.
Don't scare me.
No, that was lag, because I pressed it twice.
Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hell that was.
And you succumb to your wounds and die. Time to create a new character.
Oh well.
That was fun. Oh,
wait, sorry, how much max HP do you have here?
and then you
Some
die.
heavy lifting.
13.
Did some heavy
13 max
lifting.
health.
Punched
Okay.
a dwarf in the gut and then got killed by a bear.
You ran into a bear and then you died.
Okay, so the bear takes a decent-sized bite, like, from your leg, and as you stumble backwards onto one knee, it kind of like huffs and then like takes another step back and takes a bit of a deeper stance. So you can tell it's just trying to like guard its own ground. You can still walk, and you can most likely still jog, but I don't think you could run at this point or sprint.
Okay. Well, now that he bit me, I'm freaking pissed off. I'm gonna grab my weapon and not charge, but like walk as quickly as I can with the saw leg
Yeah.
and attack him.
Okay, so you're gonna go in for an attack.
Yes.
Use the noise. I'm busy trying to use a screwdriver for a spoon.
Not excused. Literally game breaking. Okay, so now he no longer has the flat-footed AC. So you're welcome to go for an attack. Clock on the bar. Oh, here. Okay, that's
Sorry.
what the hell was that? Alrighty, so you can roll for an attack, and we will see what it does.
That's better.
I'll just
I'm
check
assuming
this.
that hits.
Okay, yeah. Graham, you don't have to worry about that thing. Right, so that does definitely go through. And now, what is the attack for your weapon? Do you know? Did we ever assign it?
I'm not sure.
Just check through your character sheet, otherwise we might have to do some googling. Oh, wow.
Flail heavy, 1d10 damage.
Okay, there we go. Nice. So, as you walk up to this thing, you swing your flail above your head, and it comes crashing down on the shoulder of the bear. You can hear it let out a whimper and like back off quite quickly. You can see it's trying to retreat. Are you going to chase after it or not?
No, after that, I'm just gonna leave it.
Alright. So where do you go from there? The bear has run off into the woods, whimpering. It's left a little bit of a blood trail, and you can feel this bite in your leg seeping a little bit, but you think it'll be alright. It does really hurt though. No broken bones or anything, just like quite a damaged muscle.
Yeah.
It's
I guess-
1d10 plus 6, by the way.
Oh, jeez, actually, yeah. Yeah, so that would have thoroughly scared it.
Yeah.
So Maki, what are you thinking of doing?
Okay, I think at this point I guess I'll just roll a heal, and maybe just see what I can do. And,
So you want to try and like bandage it
fix
with
this
what
up.
you have?
Bushman healing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bushman healing.
Alright. So can you roll me a... Yeah, heal check. Okay.
Damn.
No, it's alright. So you managed to find some, like, loose kind of, I want to say tethers, but not necessarily like vines, but like strong roots and good fibers to use, that kind of stuff. And you managed to wrap up your wound and just all around your leg. You can feel that it is still bleeding a little bit, so it's not entirely like covered and sealed, but it's being held together essentially. So you won't take any like lasting damage, like bleeding damage or anything like that. You're pretty much okay for now.
No
Okay,
DPS, no tick damage.
Yeah.
Woe is me.
Damn bear.
Cool. At this point, the sun is getting quite low and there's minimal light. There's only a few golden flecks on the top of the trees, which you can only see like a few leaves here and there through the branches. And now you're pretty much in darkness.
Oh dear.
Okay, well, I'll just basically gather some firewood or whatever to make a fire.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's a small sort of opening or clearing
Yeah.
near a tree or...
Yeah. If you just like look up and wander around, you can find where there's a break in the trees by looking at the sky. Because the sky is still fairly bright, but because you know when the sun goes down, it doesn't just get like completely black all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So to find some branches and stuff, this will be the last roll for now, and then I'll move on to some other people and then come back to you. But
shit.
you can roll me a craft check, and then I think that should be the right one. Yeah, it's close enough. Oh, actually, either craft or survival. Oh,
Oh, okay.
well,
Well, both of them are... wait, I think my survival... Yeah, they're both exactly the same.
okay. Okay, oh geez, that's fantastic. Alright, so
Larry survived.
in the clearing that you found, you managed to find a lot of dry twigs and kindling and very good branches to make a fire with. And you build yourself a little stone circle to keep the fire enclosed, stack it all up like you've seen some of your mentor do like all those years ago, struck some rocks together, and then you managed to get a flame going pretty much instantly. You can't help but feel a little bit proud of yourself as the bonfire kind of rings to life a bit.
Larry McFire.
Fire! Fire!
No, don't
Hold
do
your
that.
fire.
Don't do that.
Right. So I'll come back to you in a little bit, but I just want to catch up on Byron, Graeme, and Steve for a bit, just because this has kind of gone forward a bit in time. So I need to check what Byron has done during that day. So Byron, are you there?
Oh yes.
Okay, so you're in the tavern in the morning. What do you want to do?
Well, I would like to go to the herbalist
Mm-hmm.
and give her my thanks.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, so you can
Seems
march
rather
on
boring, but gotta do what you gotta do.
Okay. Right, so as you...
Thanks, okay, goodbye.
Sorry. As you're walking through the marketplace around here also, there are quite a few people around you. So would you mind rolling me a perception check?
Bollocks.
Bollockos.
Also, can I just check, do you know how much money you have on you at the moment?
I know I did this with what's it? Graham's character.
50.
Yeah, 50. But then I bought a few things. I had around 42 gold.
42 gold.
42 gold. Yeah.
Alrighty. So,
Okay. I forgot to do something.
perception check. There's nothing suspicious about the man circling you?
I don't see the man. Where is he? Oh, good lord!
Well, of course you don't see
What
him.
the fuck?
You haven't rolled perception yet.
Experimental perception. Where is that? Give it to me.
I don't like him.
He doesn't exactly have the best demeanor about him.
Yeah.
No.
Graham knows who
Man,
this
what
character
a
is. Well, I don't think he
Yeah,
knows who
what a
exactly he is.
Scrooge.
But what a Scrooge.
Yeah, he's going after 50 gold. Like, Jesus, that's peanuts. Aim higher, bro.
Loading.
Loading.
It's not loading. Why?
Yeah, actually, Renn, you can roll
Bam.
perception as well if you want.
Oh
Because you're in the same area.
gideons.
As I said.
Okay, so Renn, is that your perception?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you, Renn, you managed to see what's going on in this kind of moment. So, Sullok, as this man is walking down the road, he looks a little shifty. As he kind of walks past you, he brushes your shoulder, and you can feel your wallet, like not your wallet, your coin pouch, kind of like shift a bit. And he kind of he carries on walking past.
Exactly
Oi,
1/10 later
what's
than it
going
was
on here?
Hmm?
Sir,
Hello.
excuse me.
Hey. Yes.
I can feel that my coin pouch is slightly lighter as you walk past.
Lighter. Are you sure, sir?
Lighter. Yes, I'm sure of it, sir. I am not a
I'm just
liar.
gonna move these guys down this way.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
How-
While this is happening,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna mention to the guard what I just saw. Okay.
Okay. Your guard.
My guard, yeah.
Okay.
So he's gonna do an ever so like relatively calm maneuver around here, like this is normal.
Okay.
While this conversation's going on.
As
Do
you're talking, Sullok, the guy kind of walks a bit towards you and he says, "I didn't steal from you. Look inside." And then he kind of like shiftily walks away, trying to avoid the guard.
Look inside.
Hold on.
Was
there,
that
hold
supposed-
on.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let him.
What's that supposed to mean, look inside? You think of me an idiot?
Do you look inside your coin pouch?
Yes, I look inside.
All right. Inside your
Okay,
coin pouch.
This guy's trying to walk away now. The guard's just
Yeah,
grabbed his arm,
he would have
like,
probably
hold
grabbed
the
his arm
phone.
or something.
Hold the phone here, sir.
Okay. So Byron, inside your coin pouch, you see a note that says this. Just give me a second to type it out.
Yay.
This is
Sorry.
stressful. Oh my god. Fuck.
Oh no! You sir, you are the worst kind of person. Right! For the vicious crime of spamming bullshit advertisements, you sir, get a beating.
What? Oh
What the
god.
hell is this, you nugget? I'm not going to do any of this. Spending gold on woman? Ha!
Jeez, man.
Oh dear god.
Gambling. Well,
Are you like
Oh.
shouting this quite loudly, by the way?
yes.
Okay. He kind of just like tells you like, Stop speaking so loudly. Come on.
What do you mean, come on? You're busy trying to sell me off here, sir.
I'm not trying to
What
sell
are
you
talking
off.
about? The docks at sundown, he says. Going to do some alchemy? Alchemy, sir. Why aren't you
As
trying
you-
to bowl?
As you're proclaiming this, some officials walk down the street and they're like, "What's this about, sir? Did we hear gambling?"
This bloody nincompoop over here decides that he wants to give me a note saying if I wanted gambling or woman or alchemy. But
I said
want
no
neither
such
of the
thing.
things. He's trying to sell me something that I don't want, forcefully.
That
I
note
don't
is
like
not
how he
from me.
sells me.
That man planted a note on me, on himself, and he's trying to blame me.
Planting a note on myself? What do you think I am? Some crazy? Be gone with you filth.
I want to step in, but it's too much fun.
Right. Honestly.
Okay.
So puts a dart and notes in my own points.
Okay, Byron.
I know. Do you think I look like an idiot?
I
Honestly, be honest.
Can
Be
you
honest.
roll me a diplomacy? And then I want to see who these guys believe.
Let me see. Oh my god, no! Why diplomacy? Oh. think.
It should be rolling
you.
soon. Sorry, it's just being quite slow for me.
Byron got it.
Okay, I'm gonna roll another one just in case, but I'll take whichever one the first one is. Okay.
Whichever one comes out first, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Woo! Wow.
Hey!
Right.
Finally, something is on my side for once.
Okay, so at the official-looking man looks at you, and then he looks at the obstruction being held here, and he looks at you and he says, "Thank you for shouting this out, sir. We've been having quite a few pickpocket issues lately, and well, it's good to know that some of them are being caught at least. If you'd like,
This guy just got caught for reverse theft.
I got the same roll twice.
He got 7 twice.
But in any case, so the official-looking man walks up to you and he's like, and he says, "Thank you very much, sir. We've been having quite a bit of trouble with pickpockets lately.
Quite a pleasure.
I don't know if we've ever met before. I am actually the Jarl of this town. Jarl Ludwig Altas.
Well,
I don't think we've met, but I
pleasure to
think
meet
I've heard
you,
about you.
Ludwig.
Wait, sorry, what was that?
Pleasure to meet you, sir. And I lift my hat.
Ah, it is a great pleasure.
In the morning.
He's got a weapon.
The two gods tackle you.
No, it's just picking my nose. He's picking his nose. Get him.
Wait.
Yeah, sorry. So,
Ludwig.
Jarl Ludwig Altas says to you, "I thank you very much for your good service to this town and all its people. You're most welcome to join me for dinner tonight if you wish.
Oh,
My gods. My
All
gods
good
course,
heroes
right?
deserve to be rewarded in this town."
well,
Hello?
I'd be honored. Shouting in the streets, and I get to meet with the Jarl, of course. Sure.
My
No problem
god.
about that, sir.
Sorry,
My god's gonna pull this guy towards.
yeah,
them,
okay.
Kinda.
And as he's being pulled
But
towards
this guy
his...
recognized me.
Who? Oh,
the
yeah,
Jarl
Jarl Altas.
recognized Like, I don't know.
I don't think
Like,
so, no,
I've been away
because...
for 5 years, but
Yeah, you would look
if
quite
it was my
different.
dad, he would recognize him immediately. Kind of, like,
He would know your dad. I'm not too sure he would know you, and even if he did know you, it's been a while since he's seen you, so you would have changed
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
a bit.
That's fair enough.
Okay.
I'm just
You may
thinking
have
as
met
an
him like
idea,
once or
to
twice
have
as a
to put
baby,
aside.
but I don't think
yeah.
quite recently.
Okay,
As
well, I mean,
the
at least not since I was 13.
yeah, as this estranged man is being pulled towards the group, he's shouting, "No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a thief. I don't even have any gold on me." But the guards are having none of it, and under the Jarl's order, they grab him, and well, both of them grab him. This guy can get his ass together.
Fitness.
And they lug him off to where you could assume is the jailhouse.
On the way past, I suppose my god was like, he'd mumble something along the lines of, "Yeah," he started shouting, "I'm the one who actually caught him," but no. Whatever.
I'm not too sure the Jarl would have heard that, but in any case,
He
I don't
mumbling,
know if he would respond to backtalk. So
Yeah.
So
That's fine.
he
I'll
says,
just give him a pat on the head and say, "It's okay, you did
Yeah.
well." Yay!
so the Jarl, he kind of says his pleasantries, and he says, "Well, if you wish to have dinner, you should know where the Jarl house is. Just come there around sundown and make yourself at home. We will welcome you."
Oh,
And then he
of
marches off down the street to find where his guards went to. So, what do you guys do? Okay, well, actually, I'm just going to check. Lali, do you do anything during the day?
Do I do anything during the day?
Yes.
Do
I don't think my scarf would be ready.
Hmm.
So I would just follow those guys carrying the crates
Okay.
and see which warehouse they're putting shit in without them seeing me, obviously.
Alrighty, so can you roll me a stealth check?
I can.
Oh boy, can I.
Oh, boy,
Oh
can I.
boy.
Here we go.
Oh.
Time to be invisible again.
Watch this plus 12.
Okay.
Anyway,
Right.
as you were.
Back to the plot. So, Graham, you managed to see these workmen carrying off the crates, some through different directions, obviously in an attempt to throw off whoever might be pursuing them. But you managed to find where the majority of them are going to, and you managed to follow them undetected. Sorry, my throat's a little buggered. Hiding
Okay.
between houses here and there, dodging through alleyways when no one's watching, and the old ducking behind a barrel when someone's about to turn around. The huge.
Yeah.
And as far as you can tell, no one has seen you on your little escapade. And I'm going to move you over to another map. Do you guys want to see this as well, hey?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll take the rest of you over there now. I'm just checking that Graeme doesn't see the entire map before I throw him in.
No stress.
You're already in there. Richie, you can go in there.
I would try not to
Byron.
use it, but it would be hard.
Try not to use what?
Like, if I saw the entire map, I'd try not to use
Oh, yeah.
the meta knowledge, but it would be hard.
Is everyone in there?
This shit makes
just
me
gonna-
want to fight a mountain.
Okay. So, Lali, you have a choice now. You can see down at the end of a pathway, the area where all the crates are being taken to.
Is everything meant to be black?
Check in
Yeah.
the top left.
I don't have my character.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to establish where you're coming in from now.
Okay.
So, you either have the choice of, well, you can come up with another option if you want, but the main choices that you have at the moment are, you can either walk along underneath the planks of the, the boardwalk thing. You can walk along the boardwalk, which is not the best idea. Can try go along the rooftops, or you can swim through the water, or whatever you want to come up with. But those are the main options.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Lily would go for the rooftops.
The rooftops. Alrighty. So I am going to throw you in.
Yeah, kappa kappa.
Sorry, everything's just loading real quick.
It's the
Yoink.
best thing because it gives you the best vantage point. You can see the most from up there, and
Yeah.
if people spot you, you can run away very quickly.
Yeah. So, you see the room, not the room, the house where everyone is, or the building where everyone is bringing the crates into from a distance, and you decide the best choice is to scale up a building to get the best view. As you throw your grappling hook over the edge and pull yourself up, can you roll me a stealth check real quick? Just want to check something. Okay, yeah, perfect. So you start pulling yourself over the edge, but in the distance you can see an archer across on another rooftop. So what do you do? Do you pull yourself up and reveal yourself, or do you what?
Is he on the rooftop? I'm going up, or
No. Sorry, you're on. I don't know if you can see yourself there, but you're on the very top left. So you should have control of your character now. You're over here. Alright. You're like over here, just above there. Can you see that?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm here and
Yeah.
he's there.
So you're kind of like on the leftmost edge of this, climbing up, and as you peer over the edge, you can see him down there. He doesn't seem to be very concentrated. He's like loosely twiddling his arrow. You can see he's been at his station for quite a few hours now. And he's...
Nan, what the hell did you roll Nan for? Agility.
So,
I hate you.
get on my level, scrub.
I have a 12 roll, but okay. As you were.
In any case,
Now that we're done comparing.
what do you want to do at this point? Do you have any like throwing daggers or anything like that?
I do, but I don't think I can one-shot him. They only
Okay,
do
no, I'm-
1d4 damage.
I'm just checking.
Uh,
Oh, no, dude. Cool.
like
Sorry,
I'd
sorry,
have to get a miraculous 1 in 1,000 shot on
Yeah.
him. So
No, I'm just
Uh.
checking. Like, I don't know what you really have on you at the moment. There is still the option to go down and take another path if you want.
Yeah, they thought of the rooftop, so I'll rather go underneath the floorboards.
Underneath the floorboards. Okay.
Yeah.
So you should be able to control your character. If you want, you can just move her like down here or something.
Yep, there you go.
Right. So you climb down from the rooftops, take a look around to see no one's watching, and then like dive and swing under the floorboards of the boardwalk. It's quite a rocky and muddy position with the waves crashing against you, but you know you can use that to your advantage, as the waves might disrupt your silhouette for anyone that might be watching.
Yeah,
Where
and then
are
I can
you
drop
going from
into them
here?
and swim.
I'm going to reveal a bit more to you. Right now, you can see. I don't know how much this means to you. You can see this.
Alright, I'm going to shimmy along to be, like, there. So
There.
underneath the crossroads.
Yeah. You can get to the other side, just so you know. But yeah. To get there, can you roll me
Okay.
a stealth check?
Another stealth check.
Yeah. And a perception, actually, if you want.
Ooh, and a perception. Ooh,
Oh dear.
yeah.
Okay.
The rolls.
Um,
They fail me.
You stumble along the rocks, making a bit of a clacking sound. Nothing seems to be out of
Wow.
order. And after a bit of time, once you get underneath that intersection, you hear some marching above you.
Okay.
And then a man,
Um,
you can hear him walking down this way. And he peers his head down over the edge and says, "Madam, what are you doing here?"
Alright, I drop into the ocean and swim off.
Drop into the ocean.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
and swim off.
Cool. I'm just going to reveal a little bit more to you.
I'll be back. Good lord, it's cold.
You give zero
Cool.
shits.
You can see,
What the heck?
sorry. It'll make more sense once you see the entire map. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can see that much of the water. Are you just going to, like, swim straight down or where?
Yeah, swim straight down and out.
Okay, cool. I'm just going to reveal a little bit here so you can see there's a wall on this side.
Yeah. Also, as soon as he turned his head, like, as soon as he looked
out.
underneath, I would have turned my face away so you can see it,
Oh, okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
So,
So as you dive into the water, you can hear him kind of like reel back in a bit of shock and then run up and then dash along inside.
good for him.
Right. So along here,
I'm home free, motherfucker.
I saw a woman on the beach. She was rather nice looking. Oh, stop it. We haven't seen a
Oh,
woman here
stop
in
it, Greg.
days.
you're not going to find
They
a
were
woman in the
standing
wood.
under the borders, I promise. Then she saw me and jumped in the water.
She was
Okay,
a
no,
saw
that
and I
does make
swear,
sense.
mate.
Alright, that does make sense. All women run away from you, mate. In the freezing ocean.
Oh, bugger off, Greg. You twat.
Oh my
Right,
god.
so you can see
Just
this
bad
much
things.
now. The edge of this wall is kind of... It's just built up on rocks and there's... the waves are just crashing against it. It's a little bit hard to see any details on the wall, but if you can roll me a perception, maybe you'll notice something.
Is it bad that I all of a sudden realize I have no idea where we are right now?
Nope, I don't notice anything. I carry on swimming.
Oh. Where are you going to swim to?
I'm going to swim out to sea so I can just...
Swim
go
out to
to
sea?
the-
It's a
this
sea
way.
monster.
Yeah.
Come to attack
Oh,
You rolled a critical fail, therefore all you saw was, you
Oh,
know,
this-
salt
Okay.
water.
This
Oh,
isn't
you are
sexual at
looking
all,
down.
but what are you wearing? Because this is quite a cold landscape.
What are you wearing?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm wearing artisan's clothing, which is rather sturdy, so...
But that's not going to do anything.
But
to
like,
cold water.
is it wetsuit sturdy? Or like...
No, not wetsuit sturdy. It's hard to swim in it, but, you know, you make do.
Let's put
But it won't
this
keep
way.
you warm or anything.
Let's put
No.
it this way: certain aspects of the female body might be protruding.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh yes, please.
So I'll swim this way so I can go to the proper docks.
Okay, so you wanna like bail in.
Yeah, I'm bailing out.
Okay.
Let's add another point. If he was a male, it's not anymore.
Right, so let's bring you all back to Argushafen. Sorry, I think I just put you there twice, Mark. I don't know if the magic glitch out at all.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Eh,
And
kappa,
I'll
kappa,
move
eh,
Lali out of
kappa,
the ocean
kappa,
so she doesn't
eh.
freeze to death.
Stop it.
Eh, kappa, kappa, eh, kappa, kappa, eh.
And congratulations, Lali. You are down in this area down there. Sorry, I just had to force move you.
No issue. Okay, I pull myself up to, like, onto the boards.
Okay. And you find
And-
yourself immensely cold. Like, you're frigid.
Yeah, I'll look around to see if anyone's looking at me.
Okay. Can roll perception. Also, Mark, I don't think that counts as a crit because I think the initial dice roll has to be a natural 20.
Are you fucking serious? 2, 3, 1, 2. God damn it, roll 20.
2, 3,
Alright.
1, 2, 2.
You look around and you are pretty sure no one's watching you.
Okay, I
Or nobody that you know
swap
of is
the
watching.
reversible cloak from the black it was to light brown
Mm-hmm.
and run off into the night.
Cold.
Yeah. Are you running back to the inn?
Yeah, running back to the inn.
Okay.
No.
Would you
Uh,
be running anywhere near... No, okay, never mind.
No, I wouldn't be running anywhere near there. So
I was
I'd
gonna
like,
say, if you were anywhere near me, I would like run at you with spare clothes. Like, come back here, you look amazing.
yeah, so I like swap into spare clothes and that, and
Okay.
then
Well, as you dash into the inn, Inga kind of looks at you like, "Good lord, Lily." Oh, wait, does he know your name?
yes, he knows my name.
Okay. Good lord, Lily, are you okay? You look freezing. Did you fall off the docks?
Yeah, went for a bit of a dip.
I have some spare
Don't-
blankets if you wish. I mean,
Oh, thank you,
you
man.
look frigid.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, kind sir.
Thanks, bro.
Right.
Yeah, thanks, kind sir.
Bruh. And he
Then
grabs some spare
Bruh.
blankets out of the cupboard, quite hurriedly behind him, and then tosses them at you.
yeah, I'll
Catch
He
him.
take
says,
them.
"Don't get frostbite. It's really not good for your health."
Yeah, I nod and like still shivering and go up into my room and warm up.
Professional thief Lily.
Professional thief Lily. Sometimes you get unlucky.
All right. So now your character has had their moment up until night. Sullok and Renn, do you guys do anything from like midday until night?
Oh, well, I mean,
Well, it's his choice.
past hanging out, I'm in this area. I am just kind of hanging out.
Alright.
Doing you know, we would be doing like...
Would you be talking to the kind of like store owners and that kind of stuff, or anything like
If
that?
they went out of their way, I'm not particularly buying anything.
Well, okay.
It's
I'm just
passing
saying because Meridale probably would have noticed you kind of like hanging around the area and tried to approach you to have a
Okay.
bit of chit chat.
3 days.
Cool.
Hit it.
So you get to know Meridale essentially. So I'm just going to give you
Okay.
access to her character journal if you want. Talking to Meridale, she would have invited you in for some tea. Would you have agreed to that?
Yeah, well, yes, I suppose.
All right. When you go inside to have some tea with her, you see Terry sitting there. I'm not too sure how much you've talked with him, but
Very little.
okay, yeah, you would have most likely
He's-
gotten to know him a little bit better over some tea and.
Said
Okay,
he's
sweet.
patching.
So yeah, Renn would have gotten to know Meridale and Terry over
Giggity.
some tea. Not gotten to know.
Fun times. Bit of fun times.
Yeah. So, if you want in the future, then you can talk to Terry as a friend rather than some like random that you see on the street.
Okay.
Your guard most likely would have been offered as well, and
Okay,
I
cool.
don't know if he
yeah,
accompanies you like everywhere, but
Yeah, I will. I mean, I would invite him in even if he wasn't.
okay. So yeah, then he
You know,
enjoys
if
him as
he
well.
wasn't so keen.
And then apart from that, anything else until the evening?
And probably just go back to the townhouse, eh?
Alright, cool.
Get slightly bored about what's happening and just head back.
Yeah. Cool, so Merridale says her goodbyes and she carries on, you know, tending to her herbs. And Terry's herbs. Now, Sullok, what does your purple do?
What does my purple do?
Yes. What do you do
Well-
with the purple?
I tuft up my curly boots. Get my bowler hat up and running.
I'm imagining one of those like colourful parrots just like fluffing themselves up and like marching along.
Well, yes. So, walking around all bombastic, all the way to the Jarl's house.
The Jarl house. Where Jarls have dinner.
Blacksmith, hello.
Oh. Hello.
Ugh,
Purple.
hello. Bloody savage.
Bloody savage. God damn.
As you
Oh,
approach the
Hello,
doors,
guardsman.
the two guards kind of cross their halberds in front of you and say, "Halt! What business do you have here?"
Oh, yes. Well, I was invited to the Jarl's house by the Jarl.
As you begin speaking, the Jarl opens up a window above the main door. He's like, "Oh, don't worry about him. Let him in, chaps. Let him in." And then the guards look at each other.
My new booty call. I mean, guest.
The guards look at each other and then straighten up their halberds and open the door for you to let you in.
Undo they halberds.
Let us just dismantle real quick. And yeah, the doors are open for you. Very sorry, but I don't have a map for this house, so
That's fine.
you'll
Roleplay.
Literally unplayable.
literally the worst. I'll draw up some runes for you real quick. though.
Role-playing game.
Okay, so I'm hoping that it doesn't disturb you too much, that you've just phased through a wall. But, so, sorry, I'm just going to put you here. So you enter through the doors and you see a small little entrance hall before you, and then another set of double doors open.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Absolutely fantastic.
As you walk through, you can hear the Jarl bounding down the stairs.
Oh yeah, my booty call's here.
Get down, boy!
Fuck
I've
off.
been waiting. He bounds down the
I
stairs.
literally had blue balls for days.
I should probably draw a little table as well. Whatever. Just assume that there's a table going like across the room, like 10 meters there. The Jarl bounds down the stairs and he's like, "Oh, hello, Sullok. I hope you're
Oh,
okay.
Hello
To
there.
see this.
Do you have an appetite set? We have quite a course.
of course. I
before
always
you.
have an appetite, sir.
Oh, fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Please take a seat near me." And he sits at the head of the table, and he motions to his right so you can sit there. Cool.
Yep. There we go.
Right.
Comfortable.
It really is.
Like what you've done with the place.
Ah, thank you. In fact, I didn't do anything with it. I've inherited this house from my father, really, and he inherited it from his. In fact, Argoshafen has
inherited-
always been in the family's name in terms of jarlhood. We've always been a bit of royalty in this town.
He inherited it from his father.
Yeah.
That's a word of this country, isn't it? Because all I hear is Earl or Lord. So, what? What is a Jarl? Is a Jarl a Lord?
Meta, is Jarl a thing in Germanic? Or is it Norse, or...
Yeah,
No,
it is
no.
Norse.
It's
You're
Norse.
right.
Norse
It
is
doesn't
now
have to
German
be
in this thing.
always Germanic. The Germanics believed in the Norse mythology.
Yeah,
so
there
why
was
not?
some like Welsh stuff in the naming, and you
No,
know
Danish.
them.
Danish.
It's essentially
Danes-
everything that isn't
Danish
English
is
and
somebody, I
Japanese
think.
in this
Yeah.
campaign, and
The
Spanish.
Jutlands.
But a Jarl it was a thing, and the whole thing.
I'm sorry,
from
did you say
basically-
everything except Japanese?
Well, yeah, everything except
No,
English,
I'm
Japanese,
not- I'm
and
not
Spanish.
talking in
That's where you're
meta.
wrong, sir. My
but-
character's from
but
an anime.
Honestly, I'm not talking in meta.
Oh, okay, I see. No, I didn't.
Yeah, but
I thought you were trying to like catch me out. I'm like, oh god, what am I talking about?
I know.
no. If I'm correct, let me just look at a map of Europe, and I can tell you exactly where Jarls ruled.
Well, Scandinavia, Denmark, a bit of Russia at the top there next to Finland. My question was, well, what is a Jarl anyway? Because I have no clue of what a Jarl is. I haven't. Honestly, in my mind, I actually don't really give a shit. I'm just
Being
trying
polite.
to make conversation.
Yeah.
What
Oh.
is a Jarl actually? Is he a lord? Is he an earl? Because earl sounds like Jarl to me.
Yeah. Well, a Jarl is quite similar to an Earl. We're not quite lords, in terms of a lord literally owning the entire town or city or fortress. We are mainly in charge of what goes on. We are the lawmakers and essentially the head of justice in a society such as this.
Okay, rather fascinating. And I stare at the ceiling and tap on
Oh,
the
this
table.
is so cool.
It's rather fascinating.
At around this
Rather
time...
fascinating, sir. Yes. Haha. Tap on the table. Yes.
Woohoo! At around this time, you can see some quite well-dressed ladies coming in from this door with many
Oh,
different
my.
trays of like green vegetables and like different types of bread and cheese dipped on top of them and all this kind of stuff. It's not like meat and that kind of stuff. It's just the beginner course. Also, at this time, there have been a few
I
other
think
nobles that have gathered around the
People call
table.
them starters.
Sartans.
Starters.
Starters.
Oh, starters, yeah.
That's at least what normal people call them. You can call them whatever you want though.
Wait, what did I call them?
Beginning course.
Oh, that one, yeah. Starters. Yeah. Wait, what was that?
As you were.
No, as the ladies come through, I stand up, open arms. Diolch in farion, machen.
Why did you insult their mothers?
Oh, dear Lord. I have no idea what that meant. I undoubtedly you meant that in good faith, but it sounds so strange.
Diolch in farion, machen.
Okay, so the ladies kind of
Thank you
like
very
stop in their tracks, look at each other, and they're like, "Yes." They set down the trays and hurry back to the kitchen.
Run.
Like,
Where they
yes.
belong.
Right. So I sit back
I'm
down,
sorry,
that's-
smiling.
I'm sorry. I'm just happy no one else reacted to that. As you were.
As you sit down, the Jarl kind of like leans his head forward, and he says, "What language was that?"
Oh, sir, that was French. Well, you know, I picked up this. You know, not many dwarves speak it, and honestly, I don't really give a damn about other dwarves. You know, it's just I don't like them. Their ways are very different to mine.
Get on with it.
Get on with it. Oh, pardon me. Voice in my head. Kindly fuck
Punches
off.
himself in the head.
Stop this. Push.
Stop this. Oh, as I was saying,
Actually,
but
this
yes,
one doesn't make
that
sense.
was Welsh, sir. Very fine language, but I dare not you try. It's very complicated, very strange.
Oh, I don't doubt that it would take a while to master its intricacies, but it does sound very fascinating. I don't know, maybe
Fascinating
sometime you
indeed.
could teach me a word or two here. But I mean,
Yes.
this might be the wrong situation. I may have to sit down and prepare my brain for such a task.
That's what the food's for, I'd imagine.
Ah, yes.
Right.
So I'm guessing you dig in and have some lovely meals and all that kind of stuff. Do you like talk about anything in specific to the Jarl during this time? Or Sullok ravages at the pig leg.
So I asked him about the bandits outside. He's planning on going on a bandit raid. So what's going on there outside the town walls?
Oh,
What's the problem? What's the deal?
God, yes, those bandits have been giving us quite a hassle lately. I mean, you know how it is. There's always those like few mercenaries and highwaymen that
Yes.
they'll just rob a merchant or two here. But these ones, Lord, they are something else. They are some organized group. I've heard rumors that they may have set up some fortress or something among the hilltops
Fortress.
where they store all their
Oh,
goods.
dear.
But I wouldn't I wouldn't take my
Well-
word on that. It's quite unreliable sourcing. But you never know. In any case, they seem a bit more organized than some petty bandit group, and I don't really want to say that to the rest of the town, but it seems
Bugging.
like a genuine threat. I'm a little
Well,
bit worried.
bugging me sideways, because honestly, I'm going to start this quest with a large, fat ogre, and then some man who keeps shouting power, and he assumes he's my friend.
Power!
Honestly, it doesn't boost much confidence, honestly. So, but that's why I'm sitting at the back.
Well, if you want, let me know and I will supply a few guards for you to go with, and maybe they could help and, distract them
yes.
for you or whatever. But
I
anything along those
assume
lines,
some
I will
guards
gladly
would
help you because
be-
I
would
need to
be
get rid of
rather
these men.
Thankful, but I would need to speak to them if they ever wanted to deal with an ogre.
Well, yes. I can show you them just now. And we will discuss that at a bit of a later date.
In a bit. But anyway, let's enjoy this meal, shall we?
Yes. And as the meal goes on for a little bit, you can see he's getting a little bit nervous, like he wants to kind of speak up and say something, but he just shies down a little bit, and then
Okay.
eventually, as the dessert comes along and you are stuffing your face full of some wonderfully cream cheesed pie, he eventually says to you, "So, Sullok, tell me, the
Yes.
deal with the thief back there, have you had many encounters with scoundrels such as them?"
Oh, well, there was one, but that was at a point in which I was running away from an ogre. Funny story, actually.
Oh, I'd love to
long
hear.
or short, sir.
I would love to hear about that.
Well, as you see, well, where do I start? Oh, yes, the stone. I kicked a stone because I was rather ill-tempered with an innmaster.
Mhm.
And then all of a
Oh,
sudden,
Inga.
I hear this knock, and then this roar from an ogre on the docks.
Oh,
And
yes,
then all
I've
of a
seen that
sudden
man
he
around.
Screams my name, and then I start legging for it, running around the corner. And then, honestly, I thought I might get away, but there he is, behind me. He's running at full pace. So I try and go through into the tavern at the backside. But then there's this large, stupid man called Stem, and he said I can't come in. So,
Oh, Stem has a good heart, though.
oh, Stem, good heart. Oh, with my encounter, sir, I wouldn't really say that. But yes, as we were saying, I ran around the corner again, and then I found an alleyway. Oh, I thought that was the best thing of all. And then I get into this anyway and think, well, my pursuer has obviously forgotten or not known when I am. And then all of a sudden, this bloody metal scarf comes out of nowhere, and I get dragged along into the centre of town to get my guts flung out my mouth by this bloody ogre.
Oh,
And
dear
there
lord.
was one point in which I met with this woman with a metal scarf. As soon as I ripped it apart, she fled. With the thing on her backside going right into the tailors. That was the last time I saw her.
Going into the tailors, you say?
Into the tailors, yeah.
Hmm.
Into the tailors.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you very much. I did have
Into
something.
the tailors. And honestly, I don't know what happened after then. Never saw her again. Though I
I have
did
no
talk to her.
idea.
Triggered.
Byron, you'll find out how much this means later.
You have no idea how screwed you just made me.
That's what you get for tying him up.
On the boxes. And she did give me the directions to the dogs. So, maybe there was at one point. I don't know, she looked a little suspicious, but that scarf, oh, that looked kind of deadly. I don't even know why she would wear it. Metal scarf, can you believe it? Ha. All right. Well, after that, well, I didn't really meet anything afterwards, seeing as I succumbed to my wounds, and lay under a table in the tavern. I shan't mention that part.
Oh,
That was rather discomforting.
well, Sullok, I must say, if you ever need a place to stay again, you can feel free to just let me know. I mean, we may not be able to offer you a spot every night, but definitely on occasion you can feel free to stay here.
Well, thank you for that, officer. That is
Jarl.
excellent of you.
The correct term is Jarl, but it is okay.
Jarl.
In any case,
Yeah.
Sullok, I need to ask you a favor. The reason I
yeah,
asked
of
about the
course.
thieves wasn't necessarily
Yeah.
about that girl, although she does pique my interests. I am more curious about all these pickpockets and the rise in theft lately. It does have me very concerned. I was wondering, Sullok, you seem to be a man of you know your way, you know how to speak, and you seem to have some wealth on you. I need to ask you,
Right.
can you please do some undercover work for me?
Well, I don't know, sir, and kind of shift my hand across, put my hand above, and do the wiggly fingers. I
Yeah.
don't. I honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think I could handle such a job.
Oh, it's
Extra wiggling.
extra wiggling on wiggling. Oh yeah, I completely understand.
Trembling on the table.
Wiggling intensifies.
Oh yes. I can't. I'm not too sure what I was saying. We could maybe discuss this upstairs, away from others. I do need to go check on my purse anyway. Would you accompany me?
His
And then
purse.
I sit up and say, "Now, sir, why would you want to look at your purse?" Oh, obviously to clean the damn thing, because it's so dirty you've never used it once. Of course, everybody does the spending for you.
Yes. Would you care to follow me?
Of course. Yes, I would like to count some of those lovely-looking coins that
All
you
right.
just so mentioned.
It's a good idea.
I'm trying to run them off the bribery, sir. Don't worry.
Oh God. So he kind of like awkwardly walks up the stairs, and then on the upper level, he leads you down a passageway, and then
Murders.
takes you to into another room, and it is a very lavish and exquisite, like mahogany, pretty much everything study. There's a huge, like, elaborate window on top, the one that he peered out of earlier.
And then he turns around and says, I have very specific tastes. Opens up a cupboard, and there they are. The
The
chains
whips.
and leather straps.
I would jump out of the window, really. I really would.
This
Not
one
the
still has
first time
bars on
I've
it.
done Well, this isn't the first time. Rub my hands together.
No, but as he walks into the study, he closes the door behind him, and he says, "I hope we can speak frankly now. I don't care much for those pleasantries downstairs and all that fancy talk. Can we speak like true adults?"
Adults, yes.
Good. All right, so look, I'm going to be frank with you. We have a serious thievery problem in the town, and
Yes.
I know that there is a ring somewhere around here. I don't know where
Right.
exactly, and I don't expect interrogation to find out. I need you to establish yourself as a gambler within this ring, or some sort.
Right.
You can abuse all the substances you want. We won't jail you for it. We just need to know who these people are.
Right.
I need you to get into this society. It doesn't have to be. It isn't urgent. You can go on that bandit contract, because that is also an issue, and rest up all you need, and then when you're ready we can talk. But I just need you to know that this is something that could be plausible.
Yeah.
Judging from your character, I assume you're an honorable man. I mean,
I'm not a what?
you're an honorable man. You are an
Honorable
honorable man.
Honorable.
Sorry. Oh no!
I'm not what?
Sorry, my
Haven't-
slaves.
Heard that word in quite a while, but yes, you could say honourable.
Good. So, are you willing to take on this job? As for reward, honestly, you can have whatever you want. I don't care for coin.
Whatever I want,
As long as it's within my power, I mean, yes.
within your power.
Yes.
I guess that's a yes.
Wow.
Yes. Hello?
Hello?
I said yes. It is within my
Yes.
power. Yes.
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 Sullok.
I
Oh
am
my god.
Jarl of the household. Yes.
I'm going to. I'm just letting you know, Byron, that out of character, I'm going to be looking for anything I can to kill yours.
Well,
From
no.
these
Okay,
stuff.
you need to know that he's said these things first. I'm not gonna let you,
Out of
like...
character. I said out of character.
Yeah. It's what, like, in real life, you just want to kill him.
Wait, indirectly.
Indirectly, what?
What? Oh, so not indirectly. You want to stab
That's the way he's gonna make it look.
Yeah, exactly. If she ever finds out, you are a dead man.
Alright. In any case, Sullok, do you have a place to sleep tonight? Because we do have a spare room for now. We generally...
The room is a mighty offer. I would love to.
That is fantastic. Yes, you can find it down on the end of the hall there. Just speak to any guards that you wish. I will let them know that he kind of motions down to that end of the hall. I'll speak to any guards and let them know that you will be staying with us and that you are an honorary guest.
Fantastic.
But yes, generally we just we give that room out to any nobles that may be visiting the town. But as of now, there are none, so you're free to use it.
Fantastic.
I think this concludes our business for tonight, so I will see you
Thanks
around.
for that scrumptious dinner.
Don't hesitate to come and talk if you need to consult with me on anything.
Oh, maybe one more thing.
Yes? Also, these guards are downstairs, just by the way. The two ones.
Security reasons. Say I do bail out some unwanted acquaintances of yours in
Mhm.
the town.
Yes.
Will it be anonymous?
It will definitely be anonymous, but
I don't want
They-
any
they will-
money on my head.
there will almost undoubtedly be suspicion around you. I mean, if you think about it, it ultimately depends how careful you can be about this whole operation. But a lot of the members of this ring, I'm assuming, would be members for years and years, and having a new member may rouse some suspicion. But if you're careful, I'm sure you'll be right. In any case, if you do feel uncomfortable, I will have a guard escort you, and we can even organize for you to go live in the capital once this is all over.
Capital. Oh. Oh my. Well.
Oh.
Okay. Well, I think that's an astute answer that I was looking for. Well, thank you very much, sir.
Not a problem.
Earl, Lord.
Have a
Whatever.
pleasant evening. And he slams the door shut.
Oh dear.
Cool. So, are you going to do anything else for the night?
Oh my god, Sullok. Jesus. Won't stop blabbering.
Right, so do you do anything else for the night?
No. No.
What about a mahogany
I
desk?
think. Eh?
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
Oh wait, yeah,
desk.
actually read that. Tables made from
The
mahogany.
fire-breathing
Mahogany.
trees from a planet on the end of the universe.
Mahogany.
What?
Mahogany.
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 What?
Mahon,
No, that
mahon.
was a typo. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
That's what I was trying to type.
Mahogany.
Mahogany. Cool.
Fire-breathing trees.
Yeah.
All I can see is just a trunk with this plume of smoke and fire going.
That's literally exactly what it is.
Any case,
I
what
need a
else do we
picture.
have? Lali, are you doing anything else than that, or are you just kind of like trying to get
Ugh.
warm and not die of frostbite? Graham,
Yeah, sorry, what?
are you doing
Uh,
anything else than that, or are you just trying to like get warm and not die of frostbite?
Just trying to get warm and not die of frostbite.
Okay, Ren,
Think of
have you gone back to your house, right? Sorry, Steve.
Hello?
Have you done anything else than that, or are you
Well, no.
going back to your
well,
house? Okay.
Yeah, it's more or less just existing.
Alright, so let's go back to Mark and see how his little woodland adventure is going. Mark, are you there? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Right. So, Mark, you have this raging bonfire in front of you. It is quite spectacular, and you could almost lose yourself staring into the flames for hours and hours, but you manage to keep the flames bright and high and nice and warm to cozy up against. Not cozy up against entirely, but, you know, to keep you warm.
Yeah.
Do you do anything else during the night? Or are you just gonna chill under the stars?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. In the meantime, like while I was sitting there, I wanted to make some sort of just makeshift throwing spears.
Okay, yeah.
Just so like I could maybe like hunt a little rabbit or something.
Can you roll me a craft?
Sure.
Cool. Are you just going to try and make one, or are you going to try and make multiple?
Yeah, try and make multiple.
Okay. So you manage to find some nice rocks here and there which you can sharpen, and you can like shave the flint to properly be a good point, and you find some good straight sticks to, you know, bind it to, and you manage to kind of get it all working, but ultimately some of them just snap here and there, and you get
Large hands.
Yeah, it's a little bit clumsy, but it's alright, and you manage to get 3 decent working spears going.
Okay, good.
Are you going to try?
So otherwise, no. I'm just gonna wait till like early morning.
Okay.
When sun just starting to come up, and then I'm gonna try and see if we can find some rabbit.
Alright. So I'm guessing you sleep through the night, right?
No, he just sits
Okay.
there and
You're going to stay awake.
keeps guard sort of and watches the fire and tends to it.
Alright, so as you are sitting by the fire, you eventually see the sky start to lighten up a bit, and after a little bit of time you can see the sun peeking through the gaps in the houses in Argoshafen, and you can see it perching over the wall, and the sunlight hits your face, and it's prime time for hunting essentially.
Yeah.
So you're going to look around to see if you can find anything?
Yeah.
If so, can you roll me a perception?
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Just a question: is there, or maybe this is part of the perception, but like, is there like a river, a small maybe creek, or some sort of natural water formation?
Yes, there would be, because Argoshafen is a harbour town, and it runs next to quite a large river. Well, it is on a large river, so...
Yeah. So, like, I'm assuming a lot of the small animals will come out in the morning there.
Yeah,
to,
they'll get there,
like,
they'll get like a drink and stuff, so you're going to look around there.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, actually, can you roll me one more, a stealth check? Because I'm assuming you're going to try like be sneaky on this, unless you're just going to jump on top of them. Plunging attack.
Okay. I have a feat, stealthy. I get a +2 bonus on all. Okay, that's escape artist. Never mind. That has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so as you walk, as you kind of walk towards the river, you're trying to be a little bit sneaky here and there, but you can't help but like slip on a rock from the morning dew and like crack on a branch or all this kind of stuff. And you can see it does frighten a few rabbits here and there, but as you do get to the river, you can see a mother deer and a doe. That's it. You can see a mother doe and her fawn slowly drinking from the river. They seem to be quite unaware of you.
Okay. Well, I'll attempt to throw it at the mother one, larger prey.
All right, can you roll me? I don't know if this should be acrobatics. Is there one specifically for like throwing weapons or anything like that? Graeme, do you know?
I'm not sure, Graeme.
Okay, what are you trying to do? You're trying to?
See if
I'm
he
trying to
hits.
throw,
Yeah.
throw a wooden spear at like at a deer.
It's your ranged attack bonus.
Okay. So that would
If
be-
it's an improvised
RAB.
throwing, yeah, RAB. If it's an
Okay.
improvised throwing weapon,
Microphone muted.
you also take a -4 to the attack roll. But if
Microphone
it's a spear
no,
specifically made for throwing,
Mm.
No, I'm an ogre. I've got what you call it, quick at hand, which basically means I can use any weapon as an improvised weapon without taking a
Hectic.
minus.
no,
Yeah,
okay.
so I could literally pick up Graeme and use him as a weapon.
Improvised projectile.
No, you have to be a projectile. You can just hit him with it. Beat one motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yeah, that's Sullok.
Wait, what?
Round 2.
Oh.
Dwarf fighting.
No. Meta knowledge, Byron. Like it was really just the fact that he wanted you to stand up for and fight. Like that was
Yeah,
it.
well. Also,
Like-
my guy's just not comfortable with being next to you anymore.
Oh well, don't worry. Next
You know,
time he
getting
sees
gun
you,
hunted
he's going
like
to be
that and
extremely.
seeing the inside of your lungs. It's
Yeah.
not very sporting.
But
It was
but
a
after
near-death
he
experience
sees,
with
like,
good intentions.
But like
What?
after he sees like you stood up after the battle and everything, he's going to be extremely buddy with you.
Oh no! Oh god!
Alrighty.
Be prepared to be sitting on top of an ogre's shoulders. No, I'm kidding.
Together we are
so I
strong.
have to roll.
Freak
Just
the
a-
mighty.
Is it just a D20
Oh.
plus my RAB?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay,
Roll
so
1d20 exclamation mark times 2.
yeah, I don't know what that has that exclamation mark always been there.
It does it
No,
sometimes.
only your ones for some reason.
Yeah.
It's because I
Oh,
use the
only some
dice
of them.
roll on the side. Yeah, and only some of them.
No, I use the dice roller as well. Mine doesn't do it. Anyway, well, yours are just special and loud. It's because it's Larry rolling it.
Yeah.
Larry roll dice.
Throws the dice on the ground.
Smashes them. But yeah, so you approach like the edge of the woods and ready like your throwing spear.
Yeah.
And just as you're about to throw it, you see the fawn kind of like lift her head and rub it up against her mother's leg, and then you lob the spear.
Is that good? It's distracted.
And
What is love?
you can see
Maybe no.
as it flies through the air,
Don't hurt me no more.
the doe catches a glimpse of it and twitches a little bit, and the spear goes slamming into its leg. So now it
Jeez.
topples down on one leg, and its fawn is right there next to it. What do you do?
Wow, man.
Throw the other spear.
Throw the other spear.
Watership down.
What a ship down.
Okay. Are you gonna throw the other
I
one?
was kidding.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's on the same side of the creek as I am. Like
Yeah,
I can walk
yeah,
up
yeah.
to it. Okay, yeah, no. So I'll walk up to it, and I'm assuming that's gonna scare away the baby.
Well, no, actually.
No, yeah. The
It's been-
fawn is
it's
going
been
to like stay there
recorded
next to
where-
its mother, and
Yeah,
like
it's been recorded where like a hunter will shoot the doe, and
Yeah.
the baby will literally stay there until the hunter walks up, and it'll just keep staying there
yeah.
Yes,
because it doesn't know any better.
So the fawn kind of like stays there. It tries to hide behind its mother, and the mother like shambles on like 3 legs. You can see the other one is like the back right
Yeah.
leg is broken, but
Yeah.
it's still trying to guard its fawn, and it's
Okay.
like it's whining quite loudly.
Okay. Can I take the like the blade part of my mace and just basically like try and slit its throat and just end it quickly, you know? Then like a clean cut, you know, not just a butcher type smash
Jesus.
the thing on its head.
Okay.
Dismember.
Just as like a hunter's kind of final thing.
Graeme,
that
would this
is
be a
kind
coup de grace essentially because
Yeah,
it is essentially helpless? All right.
it
So
is a coup de grace, yeah.
okay. So the doe is essentially helpless in the situation, and you manage to like put the blade to its throat and cut its throat, and it quickly like lies down and bleeds out.
Yeah.
The fawn is like sitting there whining like quite loudly, and eventually from behind you in the bush you hear this galloping almost, and this buck comes through the woods and like essentially just charges you straight.
My immersion.
Okay. Well, I'm on my knees and things, so
Yeah, so it's most likely going to be flat-footed for you, if that's alright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's nice.
Is there any actual thing for a deer or a buck? Let's find out.
A beer or a duck.
A bear or a duck? Herd animal, deer. Yes, there is.
Okay, is it charging at me with maybe like horns or like?
Yeah, it's gonna try like bash you. So it's got
Okay.
one here called Gore, which Jesus, actually quite hectic. I'm assuming Gore is with antlers, right?
Yep.
Okay. So, do you want to? I mean, I don't think we roll initiative for this because the buck is charging and he is distracted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't I roll with a minus or something, Graeme? Like it's basically like a sneak attack,
Yeah.
and he's attacking my flank basically.
Yeah, so he basically gets a surprise round because you didn't see him coming. So he gets to move twice if he gets the initiative on you.
Okay. Well, we're assuming that he did get the initiative,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Okay, so he has Gore, which is +2. So d20 +2.
Okay.
And what is your?
Adult bucks take no part in raising fawns. Sorry, my immersion was broken. I just had to Google it to make sure. As you were.
Let it be a fatherly figure. How would you
It
feel if some?
It's Bambi, man.
Yeah, how would you feel if you were going through the woods with, I forget what your mom's name is,
Matilda.
Matilda. How would you feel if you were going through the woods with Matilda, and then some buck comes and shoots her in the face, and then your dad's like, meh.
Well, I'd feel pretty bad, but that's because I'm human, not a deer.
You go
Adult
watch Bambi
bucks take
again.
no part in raising fawns. They are generally remain solitary.
Maybe
form bachelor groups
Maybe it
around
was
the
just
summer.
part of the herd.
Maybe
Maybe
he saw
it-
me kill the mother, and he's like, "Not in my hood."
Yeah. Maybe he's just a good person, a good buck. In any case, he doesn't hit, so
Sorry.
he charges you, and as he tries to bash you with his horns, you kind of like ready your shoulder and like you manage to deflect it, so it
Okay.
doesn't affect you at all. What you gonna do?
Okay, so like he's basically stunned now.
Yeah, so you
Like
you
I'm
have
control.
a chance to attack now.
Okay, well I'm going to see if the little fawn is basically still near me. I'm just gonna pick it up and then just walk over to the other one and pick with my other hand, pick it up and kind of just like toss it a couple meters away.
You
like
wait,
a-
you're gonna
you
gonna
get
toss
out
the
of here.
fawn and the
No,
buck.
no. I'm holding the fawn in like my underarm,
Yeah.
like as a protection thing, and then just with my free arm, I'm gonna pick up the other one and be like, "You get out of here!" Like throw him
The
away.
other one is in the buck, the one that's
the
charging
buck,
you.
yes, the one that charged me. Sorry.
Gonna just throw this buck away, like get out of here. I'm sick of you.
Yeah, no, man, not like pick him up and launch him to
Just
in
like-
the air.
They
like,
weigh they weigh up to 250 pounds.
yeah. It's
Well, he's
really
an
light
ogre.
for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna toss it like maybe 2 meters from me.
Yeah.
Just, like so it lands on its legs.
Well,
almost.
it's 113 kgs. What is your strength?
Well, you can roll me a strength if you want, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Shouldn't you have a like a weight thing?
Yeah,
Isn't there somewhere where it tells you your strength there? Off ground.
off grand 1,400 lbs.
How much is that?
Thousand. Well, it's. Long story short, it's 4 times more than the weight of the deer.
Okay, so I don't think you have to roll for that then, because, you know, it's not that much for you. So you manage to pick up the fawn, and then you move over towards the buck that is now trying to, re-establish itself, and you put your hand underneath its belly and just throw it as hard as you can, and it goes flying. It goes... not...
Hold on, what did he do? Did he throw the fawn?
No.
Wait, you throw the buck, right?
I'm just trying to. I'm not throwing it like launching it. I was just saying,
Yeah,
like,
no,
just, it's like a gentle. Like you leave this area.
Okay. Okay, I
Like
I thought you were literally trying to toss
throwing
it.
Like maybe like a tiny little lob, if you want to say it, but not a little throw.
Okay, so you managed to
toss this
shove this thing essentially,
Yeah.
and
like,
it
have you never like sort of not thrown off a dog off your lap, but you know what I mean? Like that
okay, I
action.
see. Yeah, I don't know what you do. I freaking launch my dog, dude. Throw it through the window.
I just see him like Larry shot putting the fawn like 30 meters away, like. Wah.
So Renn is waking up in August half, and she looks out the window and sees this buck flying in a graceful arc.
No, he's like got a total straight face on the buck, like he's just like staring at Renn, like.
Are you seeing this?
What are you looking at?
Why have you forsaken me,
Don't
God?
you judge me. I'll fly if I want to. Okay, God. So you manage to shove the buck, and it goes stumbling and rolls onto its back and scrambles to try and get on its get its footing again. So you can get another turn if you want to do whatever you wish.
Okay,
While
well, I
it's-
don't want to kill this thing. Like I was kind of hoping that would scare him away.
Okay, so well, he's still kind of struggling to get on his feet at this point. So are you just going to wait for a bit then?
Yeah. I'll just wait a bit, like gather my things, make sure everything's in order. Just make sure the fawn's not running away, because I'm wanting to
Yeah.
sell this thing now.
So are you still holding the fawn?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and then I've now wrapped my chain again across my body, so like
Okay.
it's sheathed basically.
Right, so at this point, the buck kind of manages to get on its footing again, and you can see it's quite a bit weaker now, and it's just stumbling. But it's not backing down. It's still trying to hold its ground. It's not really stepping forward. It's just eyeing you out,
Yeah.
really checking what you're trying to do.
Okay. Well, as I do that, I'm just gonna let out the largest roar I can towards him.
Jesus. Okay. I wonder if I should make you... Nah, whatever.
Intimidation.
You're just way intimidating.
Yeah.
So you just scream at this thing with all your lung power, and as soon as you begin shouting, you can notice it just you know how a person would go pale and just be oh crap, I've messed up.
Yeah.
The buck equivalent of that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, the blood rushing to its feet.
yeah, it's just oh god. So this thing kind of immediately cowers down a little bit and just bolts back to the woods.
I smell deer poo.
You're gonna chase the thing down.
No,
Okay.
as it ran. It
Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. Thought you're gonna track the thing.
Pellets.
No.
Reverse Pac-Man.
You're gonna sell a deer.
Yeah, why
A
not?
fawn.
Well, it's a herbalist. Who knows what they need? Maybe the blacksmith wants a pet. I don't know.
My Disney princess powers
Wait,
thing
this is a fawn.
Maybe I'll take it straight to the shipping, most likely. But I was gonna go straight to the herbalist anyway, 'cause,
glorious DM.
the wound on my
Hello.
Is the fawn a man or a lady?
It is female.
Why would that make a difference?
Why would that make a difference? Because I would like to, ride a buck instead of a horse.
You disgusting person.
Not like that, Steve. But it's a female.
Yeah, no, that's
Nope.
why I said. That's why he was like.
Boo!
No,
Doesn't have horns.
Yeah.
Boo. I wouldn't buy that.
Alright.
Yeah, like I say, Disney princess powers ting ding.
So, you murdered a mom, and you got the child as a captive now. What do?
Yeah.
You gonna gut the
Um,
thing, or?
Yeah, can I just sort of maybe roll a craft or whatever to build some makeshift rope to like tie this one down to the nearest
Gotta get
branch or
some
tree so it's not
rope.
running away.
You should have some spare from
Giving it a
the
leash.
spear, so you can roll
Okay.
to make some more if you want, or you can just use the stuff that you have spare.
Oh yeah, I just want to make a rope just so that it's tied down and can't
Okay.
escape.
Well, yeah, you managed to tie it down to a bit of root that's protruding from the ground and looks
Okay.
quite stable.
Okay, and then yeah, I'm gonna proceed to prepare the goats.
Okay.
You know, like for meat or whatever. You know
Yeah.
how they gut it and things. I'm not
Yeah.
sure exactly.
Just out of curiosity, I don't know much about hunting, but when like gutting it and stuff, they pretty much keep the pelt and the meat, and do they leave the bones and the guts, right?
The bones and the guts. Yeah.
Okay, just checking. Okay. Do you have any experience with doing this, Larry?
Well, yeah, he did spend a lot of time basically in the forest just by himself. Like after his ringmaster set him free, like
Okay.
that was maybe like 30 years ago.
Yeah, then he'll be
'Cause
fine.
He's 100
Like,
years old. Yeah, so yeah,
Alright.
he's very used to this sort
okay,
of life.
yeah. Okay, well, yeah, then you manage to gut and essentially butcher the dough and get quite a nice cut of meat. None of it is
Nice.
damaged because you didn't actually strike the dough in in any of its main areas. You just slit the throat and
Yeah.
broke the leg. So it's
Yeah,
all
and break the leg,
still
yeah.
superb quality.
Yeah. Side notes: I also keep all the feet because I know they can be sold as well.
Oh yeah, like the carton, or the
Yeah, yeah.
carton or whatever it is.
Yeah. But like
Yeah,
it's cut
carton
off
is-
just above the ankle.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So yeah, do you just like keep that all in a sack with you and then cart
Yeah,
it back
yeah,
to
I'm
town?
gonna- Yeah, then I'm gonna make my way back to town and kind of head straight to the herbalist to see if I can do anything about this leg.
Alright, cool.
From there you can move on to Richard to Graeme if you want. Or
Okay.
if you wanna finish
Graeme, are
with that,
you
I'm not sure.
there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool. So, yeah, what do you want to do today? Your character will know that today is the day that the scarf should be repaired, so check that out if you want to.
Yeah, I immediately go to pick that up.
Alright,
Slightly less hypothermia than you had yesterday.
Yeah, awesome. Oh, before I leave, I do thank the innkeeper for the blankets and
cool.
return
Okay.
them.
Not a problem. Lally, I hope you feel much better now. Hope you didn't get a cold.
No, I seem to have gotten away scot-free.
That's fantastic.
Wink, wink, nudge,
I'll
nudge.
have. I was gonna say, I feel like you should say something along the lines of, you know that favors can be returned, eh? Yes.
No, Inger's a cool
No,
guy.
that would not end well for him.
Right, so you charge into the
Thank you.
tailors, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'll go
Charge.
to the tailor's.
Right. You can see that the tailor is standing behind his desk, and he
Wait,
immediately.
Is this the... Sorry, when is this?
This is the next day.
Okay. Would our clothes be close to being ready?
Yeah, I'm hoping to finish quite soon. I just want to
Yeah,
check one more thing.
Okay,
With
what sort of
Graeme.
time is this happening now in the morning?
This is like early morning, like sunrise.
Okay, screw that shit then. Disney princesses need their sleep.
Yeah. Alright, so as Lali walks through the tailor door, you can see he kind of perks up behind his table and says, "Oh, hello there. Yes, I assume you're here for the scarf."
Yes. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay, that's fantastic. And he just kind of like looks around. He's like, "Just wait here 1 second. I'll be right back. I just need to go get it from the back room."
Alright, I'll wait.
And a little bit after he's gone, you can hear the door shut behind you
Oh god.
as two guards walk in. And from the
Alright.
back room comes Ludwig Altas.
Knew this was gonna happen. But You see, this is meta knowledge. I could not
Yeah.
act on it.
He
Shit.
says, "Hello there, thief. You have some explaining to do."
Thief. Wow, now throwing around accusations like that isn't very kind.
Can I start wandering like into the store by mistake now?
Into which door?
Into the store.
I think
Was
the
it-
guard
no,
knows
store?
the
Oh,
It's too,
door.
it's too early for the.
It's
never mind.
closed, and also there's a guard outside. So he's just gonna say that it's closed if anyone comes in.
Oh, fair enough. As you were.
Yoink.
Well, there
pure
goes
body.
this character. Good to...
Congratulations, Byron. One enemy destroyed.
Yep. Goodbye, this character.
So he,
Unless she can somehow get out of here.
you can roll perception if you want.
Okay. Not gonna end well for me. Oh, yay.
Oh.
My gods decided to be kind.
Right. So the entire room seems to be enclosed, as in it's like this workshop with just rafters and all this kind of stuff. But if you look very, very closely, in the back corner over here, you can see there's a tinge of light coming through. Like, you can't see the hole exactly where it's coming from, but you can see the light bouncing and the dust particles kind of like drifting down, indicating that there's definitely a source of light there, which could be a way out.
Could be.
Would be.
let's
While you're looking around, do you answer him?
I did say, well, thief, well, that's a bit rude to throw around accusations like that.
I have the authority to throw around these accusations, and I assure you, he takes a step forward, they are grounded. Now tell me, what happened to the scarf, and why are you in such need of getting it repaired?
Because it broke. I look at him like he's an idiot.
How did it break?
I was asked to hunt down someone, and I wrapped him up in the scarf, and he broke it.
Hunt down? As in, another step forward, an assassin contract?
No, he was running away from an ogre, and the ogre wanted me to catch him. Seemed like fun, so I did it.
It seemed like fun. Nearly killing a person. He takes another step
I
forward.
didn't kill him.
Okay.
I take a step back.
In this situation, one of these guards might
Yeah.
be walking forward as well. He might not be all the way
Alright,
there, but
in
one more chance to do something.
Alright, in that case, is there anything between me and that corner?
There are some racks of clothing, some shelves. I'll just show you. There's
I
like
just
a
came back and
Yeah.
I'm understanding the situation here.
Yeah. I told you fucked me.
so there's a shelf there. There's
Right at
like
the
some.
bottom.
There is a like counter here. There's like a kind of hanger here which you can use as a handhold, and then on top of that there is like a bar to kind of shimmy across this way.
Okay, well, let's see. What I'd want to do is make an acrobatics check to get over the obstacles. And while I'm doing that, a sleight of hand check to throw them into the way of the guards and Jarl.
Was it?
22.
Oh yeah, it was 10.
I'm not too sure whether I would want to get into the poo and die, jail, or you
Even if you
survive and
critical-
then get over the.
Even if you
Yeah.
critical one, he would have passed this.
Oh
first
what?
time.
Oh, what's your
9.
modifier for that? Jeez.
Fine.
He's
Um,
like-
Sleight of hand. Yeah. I'm min-maxed, like an asshole.
To be honest, I actually hadn't even thought of the consequences.
you know what you're talking, Baron.
Yeah. Okay, so acrobatics is
Okay.
the next one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you manage to throw the rack towards Jarl Ludwig, and he immediately like stumbles back and tries to like grab hold of it. And the guard behind you kind of stumbles and trips over, but there's still another one that tries to charge you in the room.
Okay, that's my acrobatics 11.
That's your acrobatics. That does not pass, unfortunately.
Ooh.
So, as you try and jump over the rack, which you have now tossed, your foot clips on it, and you like manage to like stumble a bit. You get a roll in, but you're still on your feet and you're still running, and you jump up the wall and like try and scale it to get to the top. So now at this point you are on like a raft that's this on this side, and you're trying to get out this way.
Alright,
If you do get out, then
so-
you'll end up over here.
Okay, escape artist check.
Yeah, escape artist. Yeah, that's it. Okay, to make up for the stumble, you realize that you need to kick it into high gear, and you just. I don't know if you guys have ever seen some parkour videos, but there's a thing called a dino, which is where you literally just grab like something like you're pulling up, and you just launch yourself up like an Assassin's Creed, essentially.
Oh yeah.
So you do that effortlessly, grab the top bar and just fling yourself sideways, and pretty much just go flying straight through the hole in the side, and you end up landing here.
Human flying, twisting torpedo.
Like, imagine that really crappy CG in Catwoman, like that.
Okay, so I get
I was gonna say Emperor Palpatine, you know, where he does that like, flying, and like there's a 360 no scope.
Yeah, where's that shooting star? We need that right.
Okay.
All right.
Then the disguise check,
Yeah,
I get
disguise.
a +2 for the reversible cloak.
Mhm.
Oh, failure.
Oh, so as you're trying to like take off the cloak, you realize that it's been caught in a branch, and like you're really struggling to get it, and you can hear some footsteps coming from around the corner, like trudging along. There's multiple
Fuck it, I
footsteps.
just run.
You just
With,
run.
knowledge local. Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna bail. So you leave your thingy there. I'm guessing.
Cloak.
The cloak.
Yeah, the cloak there. Sorry, I'm losing
Well, I
my
don't
mind.
care if it gets ripped. I just run
Okay,
because taking it off would take longer.
but are
than-
you gonna take the cloak with you essentially?
Yeah,
Okay.
but the cloak's still on me, so
Oh,
I'm
okay, I see,
running.
yeah.
So it will get ripped, but I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
So as you're running away, the cloak gets quite ripped. There's like a decent section taken out of it, but you manage to run. And can you roll me knowledge local?
Local.
This one's gonna determine whether you get caught or not.
Yep.
Was that it? The 11.
Yeah,
No.
the 11.
Or was it really?
I'm just gonna. That was the passes.
Ah,
in Team
well. Oh well. New character.
So
Good to know.
as you are, you can hear the footsteps trudging along down this way, and you can hear they're getting closer and closer. So the only logical thing to do is to run down, well, towards the east. So as you're running down the passageway, not the passageway, the alleyway,
Yeah.
Jarl Ludwig stands out from the corner, and he stops you.
Okay. I will attempt a bull rush combat maneuver.
A bull rush.
Gonna try
Yeah.
and charge him.
Just charge like straight through him.
Crumbed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
What
read
do
this
I
up.
roll against that for this guy?
Bull rush. Standard action or as part of the charge in place of an attack, who is no more than one size carrier is pushed 5 feet back. For every 5 by which your attack exceeds your opponent's CMD, you can also push the target back an additional 5 feet.
So you just got to beat this guy's CMD.
Yeah, just gotta beat the CMD with my CMB.
What is that based on? Just out of curiosity, the CMD.
Nah, I don't beat a CMD. Alright,
What
pull out
is?
the weapons.
Sorry, what is CMD based on again? Just checking.
Armor and dex bonus.
Armor and yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't beat it.
Right. You can see what he's wearing in here. Okay, so as you try to bull rush him, you try and
Bounce
essentially
off him.
rugby tackle him in the chest, and it pushes him back a little bit, but you manage just to like get his arms like around you and just like restrain you essentially, pulling back your hood, and now
That would need a grapple to restrain me from a bull rush.
oh my god, how many rolls do you have to do?
I'm rules lawyering as much as I can. It's the only thing that can save me right now.
Okay. Okay, so if this fails, then I'm going to say that Jarl Ludwig wins this little encounter. So, what is... what are the grappling rules in Pathfinder? 'Cause I hate...
CMB needs to roll CMB check, which is
He needs to roll CMB check.
yeah, D20 plus a strength bonus against my CMB.
Okay.
What's the CMD?
15. Pretty high because I have a good dex.
Where do you see your CMD? I don't see it.
It's on your character
It's
sheet.
there.
Oh, there it is. 10.
Under your AC, yeah. Guess when mine
Oh
is
my
Graeme.
god, are you kidding me?
Oh boy.
Yes!
Okay, but I'm gonna say this though. So you manage, like, he tries to restrain you and grab, like, around you, but you manage to slip out at the cost of him grabbing your hood and ripping it down.
Fair
Now,
enough.
Graeme, I need to ask, at what point does everyone else find out about your backstory in meta knowledge?
In meta knowledge.
Yeah, because this might be quite a turning point.
Yeah, well, I'd say when like someone directly asks either me or the Soak now. So they would need to ask him about it.
But
find out.
in this little encounter, if he, you know, shouts out something, these guys are gonna know. Like,
Yeah, the real name, yeah, that's fine.
okay. So you manage to slip away, and like at the last moment, he grabs your hood, and rips it down, and you can see immediately something in his eyes just like widens, and he's like, "What?" And he just shouts the name Thrasea, if that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thrasea.
Thrasea. And he tries to
That's
give
just rude.
chase, but I'm guessing that you get away in this point.
Yeah, I can provoke an attack of opportunity. I don't give a shit. I'm out of here.
And in the distance, you can hear Jarl Ludwig just screaming in rage, like calling all his guards, like telling them to like ring the bells and all this kind of stuff.
Okay. So I run to the east, and then is there a gate there
There
out of the
is
city?
there is a gate to the east that leads to a downtrodden path.
Or the
Towards-
south?
Yeah,
Okay.
to the south. Sorry, to the east is a bit
Yeah.
of a water there, which you can
Is
go for
the gate-
again.
Is the gate guarded?
Yes.
It will be now. If it wasn't before.
Alright.
Yeah, it was.
Is there a space between the guards?
The gate's closed.
Oh shit. So I'm gonna have
Screaming, bells ringing,
Gonna have to
hatred.
Do you have your grappling
to
hook?
swing a... Yes, I have my grappling hook and my rope.
Okay. Can I just say, before we go any further, after this little encounter, should we call it a session?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Shit went down bad.
Well done, Byron.
Okay, so I need you to roll me an acrobatics just to check this out.
Oh, fuck. Being very unlucky. I kind of just want to take 10, but I can't because I'm in a stressful situation.
Oh, what, like for your character? Jesus. Okay.
Jumps
So-
over it without the grappling hook.
I'm out of here.
Alright. So,
Mario jump style.
as you're sprinting south down Argushafen and the docks area, you can hear some bells in the distance, like behind you, and pretty soon after you can hear the bells occurring in front of you. And the sound of armor and marching just erupts in the street. People are wondering what the heck is going on. You can eventually, while running through, like down the docks, you see the wall in sight, and along there are some boats being built, and you can quickly plan out a route how to get out of this town as quick as possible. So, in a very swift motion, you step along some of the planks, some of the early like workers that are just getting an early start to the day, like working on the boats. They like in a groggy haze. They don't know what's going on. They just see this woman flying between their beams, the ribs of their boats, and you manage to get to one of the boats that's being built. That's very close to the wall. As you step up on the tallest part of the construction, essentially what is going to be the crow's nest. Yeah, the mast. You jump up, throw your grappling hook onto the wall, and it hooks perfectly. You swing down. Some of the guards notice you, but they cannot react in time. You swing up on the other end of your arc and land on top of the wall gracefully.
Right. Grab the I still have the grappling hook rope in my hand, obviously.
Yeah.
Hold on to that. Yeah, hold onto that shit, like roll it up as I'm running, jump down the other side. I'm out of here.
Cool.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
And I think that's where we'll call it for a bit today. It was a cool ending, I think. Especially for the last roll.
I can't believe you got out of that.